So how was everybody's Saturday? Did you guys have a good Saturday? Sweet. What the hell? I thought my phone was on silent. What the fuck? Yeah, like I said, Wolf, I was in and out of this stream because I was at work. So I caught some shit talking, but not a ton of it. Oh, I got caught on the fucking post. Well, that was a really fast run. Where's the green screen? It's turned off because I'm fucking lazy. Guess that's one perk for knowing Python. So our goal tonight is not to tilt off the fucking earth and not to have any catastrophic failures. You won't be able to use a lot of these speedrun tactics because they got patched in the newer versions, but it's still a fantastic game without them. The story is superb. There's 13 different endings. That's really cool. You're in for a good treat. So I can beat it my way. I'm actually slower than normal. That audio cue is wrong. Am I? Or was I early today? Holy shit, I was faster. Well, cool. Naming Marl was the fastest I've done that so far. Mind you, it was only 2 seconds, but still. Do 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 do. So does that mean you don't want me to tell you what happens in this game? I can tell you guys about the tech, but not the story. Since I actually know this beginning part well enough to have a conversation. Well, this is where we take the princess and we intentionally kidnap her for what the game says is 3 days. For us, it's about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 3 days, same thing. Gotcha. My pendant, it's glowing. Played it, just never finished it. Okay, makes sense. And our goal this time is not to overlevel Frog. How's it going, Navi? Although you asked me first. It's going really good. So far, I've only reset once. Alright, so this first fight we're going to come up against, our goal is to kill all 3 imps without taking any damage. So we're going to kill the south right one, or southeast one, the west one, the northeast one, in that order. Hopefully, fast enough that we get our 3 turns off before they do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Editing is like 90% done now, and then you just gotta compile it. Okay, we got the first one. Missed the second one. Awesome. I'm a good player. Exporting to MP3 now. Woohoo! So the next thing we're going to do is our first skip, which is there is a trigger at the end of the bridge for a fight. Well, if we don't ever touch the end of the bridge, we don't actually trigger the fight. So we'll avoid it. We're going to grab the power glove and continue on to the castle. Dodging all of the fights. And here, this castle looks awfully familiar to us. The guards are gonna basically kick us out till the queen's like, hey, fuck off, he's a guest. And we secretly know the queen is the bitch that we're kidnapping. The solid plan. Kidnap a chick and let her take over the world. Sounds awesome. Prophet's rum has started to kick in. Oh no. Oh no. Prophet, what are you doing? Interesting. Are you getting me drunk? Nope. It'll get itself drunk, though. It's good at it. Alright, and kick her in the stomach. Ha! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should never, never hit a woman. They either hit you back or they disappear. Either one of them's a bad answer. Or bad option. Do 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 do. And this is where we hear about Luke is whole idea of, hey, time travel's a thing. This could be problematic if we let history change. Oh, do you know which run you're looking to learn? Alright, we're about to go back into the forest where we're going to fight 2 fights in order to learn Flame Whirl. Time travel sucks, we can ruin everything. Let's just kill off the royal family now, because they all suck. Sounds perfect. No idea, but one of them with, like, no weird skips or anything, so no glitches. Have you looked on speedrun.com to see what categories there are? And there's our Fire Whirl. Pick up the power tab. And now we're only going to do 2 more fights. And we're just going to skip the boss. It would be a good starting point to figure out what is even available. So our goal is to Fire Whirl 2 or 3 of the girls. So we want to give them a chance to group together for us. And if they don't group together properly, we're just going to flame toss it. But no such luck. So Fire Whirl on 2 of them. And then on the next turn, we'll Fire Whirl the other 2. Oh, that didn't hit both of them. That sucks. Well, we're just gonna flame toss because it's a quicker animation then. Walk into this area 4 times diagonally and end up in areas. Wait, what explains a lot? And no, I agree. That's why I like the Chrono Trigger run, is it's not actually breaking the game, per se. All we're really doing is removing the grinding. We only use one major glitch, in my opinion, and that's the elixir glitch. Grab the revive, just in case I fuck up. I'm not actually beat 12 yet. 2, 3, oh damn. Super Bowl glitch. I don't know that one. Actually, I don't know much about 12 at all, so... Which is part of why I'm actually really excited to go back into finishing out the other Final Fantasies. Okay, we'll fire whirl the 3 henchmen. This is the last fight we do in this dungeon. Feels good, man. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember we were talking about the bow. No, if I'm on correct RNG, what happens there is Frog gets a crit, we fire whirl, Frog gets another crit, and it ends it in basically 2 turns. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is a save anywhere glitch. And what this lets us do is, as we hit the trigger for loading, it fades out. But every time we bring up our menu, it resets that fade out. And as long as we're standing on a save point, we can save. So if we transition when the game thinks we're on a save point, everywhere we're standing, the game's like, oh, you're on a save point. You can use shelters, you can save, you can do everything you need to. Do this quick menu. Man, Air is in trouble if I can do it this good later on. Do. Come on. Still slower than my best segment, though, which saddens me. No, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to talk to the queen. 1 second even faster. Oh, shit. Arrested Development... Developer narrator. Thought it was Arrested Development. Era won't be in trouble. But he will. If I can keep doing shit like this. No, your face is dumb. Your voice is dumb. Your mom is dumb. And then she basically tells us, oh, I figured out what fucking death feels like. And I don't want to die again, so fuck up a rope. And now we're going to go back to our own time. Since we have a save anywhere, we're going to save on the other side of another trigger point so that we can skip a battle. And as we go through these areas, all we're doing really is just missing all the triggers. Which is just being familiar with where they're at, where their hitboxes are to start the fights. And then at the top of this ladder, we're going to save pretty much anywhere on the right-hand side of these flowers. And reload, because we're past the trigger. Gonna run up, press against the graphics of the bad guy to skip the encounter again. And after this really long explanation that Luca basically says I'm a fucking badass, we're gonna go back to our current time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Very, very little. The skips are taken out, or a lot of the skips are taken out. The save anywhere is removed. Yeah. There's some things where you could do it, like the Masamune. Because you can avoid those fights, but you have to do all the Tata stuff first. But, like, they're different enough that the different consoles aren't even categories for the Chrono Trigger run. Like, some of the other ones, like, running it on different consoles just puts you in a different category. It's not even on the boards. There is 100% and a glitchless run, though. And that would probably be more what you're looking for, but I'm not anywhere near familiar enough with those. And I think they're still building the glitchless run. Or making edits. I mean, we're always constantly coming up with stuff. Like, we just made a discovery last week on a better way to kill the last boss. I believe the DS it's skippable. Speedrun.com. Do 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 do. And then you can search your favorite games, see what's going on. You can watch videos of other people doing the speedruns. A lot of them have guides built in or that you have access to. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. And so this trial is basically you kidnap the princess, you're a fucking dick. Was it on purpose? We're going to throw your ass in jail. And our goal here is to get guilty. I have yet to do it, but it saves time because there's actually less conversation between the Chancellor and the head guard. And so this very next one, we are going to say, yes, her money was the reason we wanted to kidnap her. We wanted to do it for the money. The jurors are all old men with ugly hats. Are they hats or are they just big, bald heads? Well, he thinks I'm innocent. That's rude. Okay, that one's guilty. I'm content with that because I intentionally kidnapped her. Except instead of 3 days, I think it was 20 minutes. Alright, we're 2 and 2. We want 4 guilty. Come on. Big money, big money, big money. Ah. What's up to this last dude? How's he feeling? Are you feeling froggy today? And I'm innocent. Because we're innocent, there's now an exchange with the Chancellor and the head guard, where the Chancellor basically says, execute him. The head guard goes, that's kind of funny. I don't remember seeing any paperwork about executing this dude. And the Chancellor's like, it's fucking paperwork. Are you really going to call me a liar? Even though he's lying. I also don't set up the double bright, so I lose time here. Feels bad, man. I gotta remember to do that when I do the load. Bum ba da dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Shit! Did it crash? I'm gonna feel really bad if it crashed. Like, oh no! Fayte F this. We're gonna save, and we're gonna reset for a double bright. So our goal is, in this next encounter, we're checking our RNG to make sure I loaded it correctly. If we cyclone and we hit for 60 damage, we know we're right. Ha! And survey says 60 damage. So now we just go up to the dragon tank without taking any more fights. And to do that, we're going to walk between the masks without triggering them. There's a fight on this bridge, but if we fade, we can activate the trigger and then have it warp us out of the fight. The game thinks we did the fight because we triggered it, and then we just run across the bridge like normal. And trigger. Okay. Now we want to knock out these 2 guards like we did before. So this guard, we're going to run up behind him when he's looking the other way. And then we're going to steal the mid-tonic that's on him. Because we like tonics. Same thing, when the guard looks down, we're going to go beat him in the back of the head too. Am I skipping? No, we don't skip it. We actually do kill it, but now I've practiced enough that I know how to do it without trying. I'm going to go between those 2 shields, and then we're going to fade out these guards by hitting their trap or their trigger. Just like that. And now we're onto the dragon tank, which is the one that kicked my ass for the longest time, and the first time you guys watched me do this run took me like an hour to get right. Oh, you were here for me actually doing it decently? So we're going to start off by attacking the head 5 times, and we're going to do it during animations. So when it attacks, we're going to input an attack. When Chrono attacks, Luca attacks, and we're just kind of chaining them together that way. So it does something. We're going to attack. Chrono's attacking, so Luca does. Okay. It's doing something, so we're going to attack. Lucas turns up, so we're going to wait for it to go. Okay. Missiles are launching. We're going to attack because it's during an animation. Now this time, we're going to Cyclone and open the menu. We get Lucas Flame Toss off after the head's destroyed. Chrono's going to attack one more time. Fire Whirl, and we're done. I did that 6 seconds slow. Oh, because I didn't get the double bright. That makes sense. I had to load twice. So if I don't hit the 60, or I drop the RNG, and it's far enough into climbing up the tower, there is a backup strat that uses the 2 fire whirls earlier. And that's what you guys are probably used to watching me do, because I would just fuck it up too many times. Alright, we're doing a jailbreak. The princess is going to join us, and we're going to go into the destroyed future. Alright, Polsky, take care. Hope things go better for you. I'm going to continue explaining what the fuck's going on, though. Lots of family drama. Princess is being a punk little teenager. Two text boxes. 1, 2. We go up a little bit. No, maybe not that much. And then down, and then up. When you see the Lavos fight, I honestly think it's going to be next week before I'm even capable of it. I started running today, starting from the fight where I stopped yesterday, and in that time, I got to the last boss and could not kill him. It took me 7 hours to even get to him. I know what I'm doing wrong. I know how to do it. I'm going to invalidate this run by using save state so I can get the practice at getting up to him. But I have no idea how the fuck to kill him. I know what the goal is and how I'm supposed to do it, but I've got no fucking clue what I'm doing wrong. So I'm hoping to get there fast enough that Red Slash is around or one of the other runners, so they can tell me what I'm doing wrong. So here what we're doing is we're using the text boxes from the rats stealing from us to skip battle triggers. We're going to dip below these two and then avoid this one by staying on the left side of the hydrant. And we're through. Oh, the ending was a fucking catastrophe. It was an absolute catastrophe last night when I got to the Sunken Desert boss. I couldn't even get to the boss last night. I think we spent 2 hours and I got stuck on the same, like, 3 fights. It was not fun. Yeah, I got overly tilted. Tonight's already going better though, so I'm feeling really confident about it. Okay, when we go in here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna fade past the boss and do some more equips. Load bow, and berserk. Lost another 5 seconds there. Feels bad. Let's see, I lost a little bit of time there by missing the first rat and by failing the first fade. Okay. Alright, here we find out that the rat that we ran past earlier isn't a statue. It was just playing possum on us. So our goal is to go catch it, because apparently we can talk rat, or rat can talk English. And he tells us that we can go do some research in this way and how to open that pathway we just went through. We're going to avoid all these... Apparently we're not going to avoid all these encounters, and I'm going to lose RNG, which feels good. Shouldn't be enough to cause issues. One fight should be okay. We're just gonna avoid all of that. So I definitely lost time there. We're gonna do another fade out right up here to skip the cutscene where we discover what Lavos is. One HP on Chrono is definitely okay, won't cause any problems at all. It won't. Nope. The only one I'm concerned about is Luca being too low, and I think she's fine too. A rat that speaks English was already destined by fate to be fancy. But did it give us a feast? Next stop, Protodome. Because Protodome, we did a search for the electrical signatures for the warp points and found out that there's one in Protodome. I hesitated there, and that sucks. Yeah. As long as I didn't kill one, I should still be good. Because I don't want to get too much experience or I run into the issues that I had last night. Alright. And upstairs. Science fact. 100% of English-speaking rats know ninjutsu and can train turtles. It was. It was about the same size. No, it was about half the size of Chrono. Those bugs, on the other hand, holy fuck. We are going to lose time here, though, because of the two bug encounters. And so, Dawn gives us a key to a jet bike that he used when he was younger. So we're going to go take the jet bike to go make some fast time. Because, you know, who the fuck doesn't want a jet bike? Brings a whole new meaning to crotch rocket. And here we get to meet the man, Johnny. And Johnny is a punk ass. One attempt. But he likes to race. So we're going to go treat him to something he wants. We're going to go beat his ass at a race. Unfortunately, I can't think of any good Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle puns. It's okay. It's only because it's not April. Ask TR for Ask Turtle Rock. Full moon, can't do it. Fun fact, that's a quote from The Road to El Dorado. Oh, no, it's not. That's not the quote from El Dorado. Stars not aligned, can't do it. That's the quote. Feels bad, man. I don't know my own shit anymore. Alright, we are going to attack the center one before it has a chance to kill Chrono. So we're going to attack, and then we're going to flame toss it. Or it'll kill Chrono anyway. I want Chrono to have this experience and not take an extra fight, though. So we're going to use the revive now. That way Chrono gets this experience. Okay. And Chrono is at 50 HP. So here we're going to meet everybody's favorite robot. Everybody's favorite robot. As soon as we decide to fix him. And Luca, even though she's from, you know, 1,300 years prior to this, happens to have metric tools. But this robot, he's never going to give us up. He's never going to let us down. He's never going to desert us. Do. A vibrating flashlight. Oh, Bender and a vibrating flashlight are your only two favorites? I lost time there just from reading chat instead of noticing it was time to name Robo. Well, I mean, if robots aren't drinking, they're a problem. Haven't you seen that episode where Fry's like, no! You haven't had a drink in like 3 days! Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 bum. And we're gonna leave Marl behind because we want fire. Even though we're not actually going to use the fire at all. We want to learn her to get the experience though, so we can learn fire attacks. If Prophet keeps having trouble, I will reboot him. Alright, we need to do 10 HP to these orange guys. So there's 2. 4. 11. Cool. That's convenient. I didn't shelter, did I? Oh, shit. I really lucked out right there. That could have been fucking catastrophic. Okay, we're gonna run from this fight. Absolutely many. Alright. We're gonna avoid pretty much all the other fights that are in this area except for the acid alkaline, which is 5 of the slimes that have a varying number of each. And they actually brought science into this game, where if acid and alkalines are next to each other, they'll chemically fuse as a counter. Although this time we don't have to worry about it. We're just going to murder them all. Set rocket punch, attack. And we're going to keep cycloning because it just does damage to enough of these guys fast enough. And I just need to make sure I have 8 magic when this ends. So we've got one more cyclone. And we're going to heal after this fight to make sure Luca and Chrono are at full life. Prophet, maybe you do really need a reboot, because you should not be giving those answers that frequently. Robo's going to heal everybody to full HP. And now we're going to go be really bad robbers and trip the alarm system. My sources say no. It must be redacted. I tell you what, Wolf. You join him in AA and I'll send him. I just noticed that it looks like Robo's wearing slippers. Cool story, bro. Alright. Now we're about to go get in a fight with Robo's friends. Because his friends, like Robo, think that he needs to go to AA. Adventurers Anonymous. And Robo's like, fuck that. These guys are my friends. They're trying to take me time traveling. Time traveling's badass. I don't need AA. Oh, they really don't like Chrono either. Oh, oh, hey, you bastards. Well, since apparently there's 6 of them and 2 of us, we're just gonna let them do their thing. Alright, to do this fight, it's going to be 4 Cyclones. We're going to go 1 on the front 3, 2 on the back 3, and then 1 on the front 3, with Luca healing in between. Me going to AA? And now they're like, we're going to beat the shit out of you, and we're just like, yeah, go fuck off. So we're going to get the front 3. We're going to do the back 3, and Luke is going to heal Chrono, because Chrono won't survive another turn of 3. On Chrono's next turn, we're going to Cyclone the back ones again, if he gets a turn. We're going to have Luca heal Chrono again. Said we're going to have Luca heal Chrono again. Thank you. And this Cyclone will finish the fight. I saved 24 seconds. 35 seconds there. Guess we'll never know. Alright. Now, we're all really sad that one of our favorite, my bad, robots is injured. And he's not even dead. Like, he's fully conscious or activated during this whole thing. I also have no idea how a bitch can sleep with all this electric shock sounds around. Prophet, you're broken. Alright, so we're going to go through the door now. And I know we're going to notice that, you know, that warp point acted really funny compared to what it normally does. And where the fuck are we now? Let's go find someone who knows. This dude's sleeping. Let's go be an asshole and wake him up. Now, allow me to introduce you to my... Ooh. Why, thank you, Wolf. Alright. Here we find out when 4 people go through the warps, shit happens and everything goes back to... here, so someone's gonna have to stay at the end of time. And we're gonna elect the robot, because robots don't have feelings today. Alright, we're gonna try and leave. We're gonna try and... Thank you. I think he's gonna tell us to go in this room up here. Where there's a frog. And this frog tends to change form based on your level. But he also has this really cool feature where he can teach us magic. So he wants us to touch the 4 corners of the room. Well, actually, he wants us to walk along the wall, but the triggers are in the 4 corners of the room and just shy of the door. So we're going to hit all the triggers 3 times. Talk to him. And we're going to learn magic. And then we're going to be really careful and select not to fight him. Nope. We don't want to, because extra fights that we don't have to do are just a waste of time. And now we're going to go to what we know is the correct time for us, but Medina doesn't sound right. And it's full of monsters. Alright, let's see if I can cake skip today. I apparently cannot cake skip today. I didn't even walk up to the cake. Feels bad, man. But we still want the cake anyway. Because the cake is going to fully heal us. And now we're going to go to Hekran Cave, where we're going to basically run from all the fights that we can and avoid all the ones we can. And there's 2 fights that we can't avoid, so those 2 fights we're going to actually just straight up run from. First one is right here. Just like that. We're going to avoid the next fight by staying to the north and the east side of the wall. This fight we can't avoid, so we're going to do the same thing and run from it. And then in this next room, there's another trigger that we can get past, kind of like we did at the Dragon Tank, where we're going to trigger a fade out. The fade out's going to let us trigger the fight. And then we're just going to walk past it. We're going to avoid the bad encounter. Avoid the genie encounter. And now we're ready for the next skip, which is actually, I think there's 2 frames that this skip works on. First thing we're going to do is grab a save anywhere by fading out and ending on the save point. We're going to put Robo in the team. Save here. And reload. I finally got verified, so you can chat now. Were you not verified before? I don't think this one is right, but it might be. So if we got on the other side of the trigger, when I load this one up, we should be able to move. Nope, so that was the wrong frame. Apparently not. Well, welcome in. Glad to see you again. And I can save a lot of time if I can actually get this here soon. Super stoked. I feel like that's slightly sarcastic. I had this down really good, like, all week. That's going to be a good one, because it's after he yelled while Chrono's running. So now, we can move up, talk to him to trigger the fight. Once the fight's triggered and he dies, we actually want to trigger it again. May need help getting an emulator because of stupid Zelda chat. Understood. Alright. We're going to go realize that he's talking about Lavos. And Lavos was created by Magus in the year 600. which happens to be where we met Frog. I saved 4.1 seconds there. Cool. Okay. So now we're going to go talk to Frog. He's like 25. That's ridiculous. Alright, so we're going to try doing another save anywhere here by triggering more than one text box simultaneously to allow us to kind of fade with swapping our characters. So now we have a text box open and another text box queued up. That's not right. We come here and then we walk. Okay. And we're looking for a very specific frame. The U is good? Is the U good? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna look at this because I don't remember all of these. The U is a good one. So we're gonna unpause A at the same time. Swap our characters. Get the save anywhere. Oh, geez. I would look up SNES 9X. That's the one that Era and I use for our stuff. Alright, since we got the save anywhere, we're gonna go talk to the commander, who says that they basically don't have food yet. What the fuck's going on? They haven't been given resupplies from the castle. So we're gonna go talk to the castle. I concur. It's not usually the emulators that's the problem, it's the ROMs. I do concur. Alright. We're gonna go talk to the cook, who we find out is his brother. And we're just gonna ignore all his dialogue. Close these two text boxes. And he's gonna come up and be like, hey, by the way, I'm being a dick. Here, take the supplies to him. And then he gives us a power tab, which makes us stronger for being good delivery boys. Alright, emulators on your Fire Stick. I don't know how emulators work on the Fire Stick. I just know on the PC, I've never had a problem with the emulators I've grabbed. I've had issues with some of the ROMs. But I've also only grabbed BizHawk, RetroArch, and SNES 9X. And that's perfect. First go. That's perfect, but we're going to save here just to be safe. And we got Zombor skip first try as well. Oh, dude, Era's going to be in so much trouble. I saved another 2 minutes right there. I'm almost to a sub-hour Denadaro. Alright. We're going to do our menu here. Which to do, we are going to give Chrono the Berserker, Power Glove and Mirage Hand to Robo, and we're going to save. That was not fast enough. That was not fast enough. We're looking for 0.0 to 0.2 seconds. That was quick enough. This is BizHawk. Oh, you're talking to him about the Fire Sticks. Never mind. Alright, we're looking for damage check here. We got 195. Chrono attacks. This dude attacks. We wait. 1, 2, 3. We trigger fire, but we run away. And we're off to Masamoon. Dip down just a little bit. Get to the top of these ladders and to the left before he wakes up the ogre. Pick up our ether. Avoid more fights, and we're going to go to the north side. Avoid the fight. Use the wall to keep us on the right pixel. Stay left. Dive down. Dive down. We're going to grab a speed tab. And then we get to the fight that makes or breaks my runs. We're going to do a menu right here. Organize, power tab, speed tab. The view sure is nice. It's nice up here. The view sure is nice. It looks great up here. The view sure is... Would you just leave me alone? Alright. So in this, if we kept the RNG the whole way up, which I know we did, the fight's going to go exactly the way we want it to. It's going to start off with Chrono attacking. The blue collar attacking Luca. Chrono attacking again. So Chrono, attack, double tap. Robo's going to attack. Chrono's going to attack. They're going to attack Chrono. We're going to use fire again. You're on Rocket Punch. And just like that, this fight's done. I'm here already? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Now on this, Chrono's going to attack twice. And then we're basically going to play ping pong with the boss. We've got one spot where we check to make sure we're still right. But we're basically just playing ping pong. So Luca's going to fire. Robo's going to punch it. It's going to attack Chrono. Chrono's going to attack. And then we're going to make it walk towards Luca by casting fire. As he walks towards Luca, we're going to trade and make him go back towards Robo. Back towards Luca. He's going to punch Chrono. We want him to stay by Robo. Okay. We're going to drag him over to Luca. He's going to attack Luca and bring her down to 7 HP. We're going to let Chrono attack twice. We're going to let Chrono attack 2 more times. And we're done. So I'm at a less than an hour and 10 minutes to get that far, Ken. If your computer can handle it, there is an emulator for every single console. If you want like the Wii, you're looking for one called Dolphin. Dolphin will do Wii games and GameCube games, but keep in mind you have to have a computer that can handle it. And some games are different. Like, Dolphin, for me, can handle Twilight Princess, kind of. But it cannot handle Skies of Arcadia at all. We're going to be doing some quick menus right here. So the last of these, we're going to buy 21 mid-tonics, 10 revives, 10 shell, 11, sorry, not 10s. We're going to put Marl in the party instead of Robo. We're going to go get the hero medal from Tata. I will not forget to talk to Tata. Haha. And then we're going to go talk to Frog. And Frog, if you didn't notice, at the top of the mountains, we found out we only have half the sword. Turns out Frog has the other half. And we want it. So we're going to go guilt trip him into giving it to us. Here we find out that Melchior, his name is engraved on the sword. And Melchior happens to be the same dude, or the same name of the guy, that's the weaponsmith from the very beginning of the game. So we're gonna go fucking talk to him and see what the hell's going on. Why is his name on this sword from 600 years before we know him? How providential. Alright. I forgot to de-equip Chrono with a defender. I always forget that part of the menu. Feels bad, man. Alright. So we're going to go straight into Medina. I mean, if you guys want to donate a new computer to me, I will play way more stuff than Super Nintendo games. But getting that far is going to take time. Alright, so instead of having the conversation with Melchior, we're going to do the same thing we've done with all these long conversations where we just trigger them and fade out. And then I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, we did get it. I'll use it for like a lot of porn and like weird shit. So, midget clown porn. Got it. We know what Lamgwin's into now. Alright, so in that conversation, we find out that the Red Dreamstone is from way the fuck in the past. There's none of it that exists. It's been extinct for a substantial amount of time. Well, we happen to know we can travel back that far. We're just gonna have you Antipode first. I took too long in that menu. The tech guy at the high school I work at fixed my computer, injected it up with a ton of stuff. Oh. I hate when tech guys don't tell you what they've done. That way you can, like, take it to another tech guy and be like, hey, is this shit wrong? Wait, what? No. Bullshit. No, Wolf. No, I can't. I mean, thank you, but come on. I know how expensive those things are. Dude. I appreciate the fuck out of you. If it will allow Fayte not to play CT again. Oh, shit. We will for sure keep coming back to this game, but it'll probably turn into like once a week or once a month kind of a thing. It'll turn into one of my speedrun games. So it'll get added to FF10, Chrono Trigger, Zelda, Link to the Past. I'm going to work on Super Metroid, FF9. We're building a collection of games, so it's not just one. This one I'm just playing so much because I lost a bet. If I hadn't lost the bet, we would not be grinding it this much. I'm also having fun, though. I'll show you a collection! Well, I have all the Zelda games, so you can't show me that collection. I have all of the Final Fantasies, so you can't show me that collection. What else is there? I think I have all the Metroid games, so... Yeah, Agonor and I tend to go back and forth on who's got the better collection. I do not have all of the Fallouts. No! Motherfucker! God damn it, that's twice I brought the party girl. Fuck! Alright, time to get the white girl wasted. Wait, you haven't seen me try to run Breath of the Wild. 1, 2. Twilight Princess. 3, 4. And come dance. Thank you. There's no way Azazer tried to run Breath of the Wild because that's on my capture card. Breath of the Wild taught you that you have something called video game So, don't ever play Mirror's Edge. Because fuck Mirror's Edge and my vertigo. See, I don't remember her trying Breath of the Wild. The capture card is, or Breath of the Wild's on the Switch, and the Switch runs to the capture card. The PC is not working any harder. the capture card's how I played like Smash Bros. And how we played Mario and how we played Doom and all of those. Yeah, okay, yeah, Twilight Princess fucked my computer over. And then she wouldn't play it on the Wii U that's sitting on my desk that I'm looking right at that we have Twilight Princess for. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, it's such a beautiful game. It really is. And I'm glad that my Vertigo is not as bad with that particular one. Yeah, Twilight Princess is the one that, like, basically ground my computer to a halt and caused issues. Since she did that, my computer's had tons of errors. I just haven't taken the time to figure out what the fuck they are. I don't think I triggered that conversation. I did. Give me just a sec, guys, and I'll catch up on chat. Mirror's Edge was a fun game. I died a lot, and I'm pretty sure there's 1,000 clips of me going fuck, 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 and like pausing and looking away and taking breaks because I couldn't keep up with it. I also remember whatever game I had played right afterwards, I still had lingering vertigo for. Was it 270? I remember it was a fuck ton. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. Sorry, I was being indecisive there. I lost time by being indecisive. Do I need a buddy in the room? $34. I might be on the correct RNG. Holy shit, I don't know how to do this on the right RNG. I don't know what to do. Fuck! Oh no, I can't be on the right RNG. Never mind. I got the extra turn and the extra fight. Do 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 do. And Luke is dead. Is Luca being dead there going to be a problem? I don't think so. No, it shouldn't be. Luca's not one of the ones that I need leveled. I didn't get the extra encounter there, so that's good too. Alright, here we're going to do a really quick menu and a shelter. So to do it, we're going to give you the magic scarf, you berserker, and unequip your vest. We're going to use a shelter so everyone's at full life. And we're out. Oh, I'm making fantastic time. Masamune at an hour 10. You'll be here for a bit? Sounds good. Yeah, Cave Girl, take that vest off. It's made of rubies and I want it. I'm feeling really good about this run for a Magus. Alright, you're going to attack. We're going to wait for Luca's turn. Lightning, fire. Got Quake off. But it really doesn't matter. Because I'm already off RNG. And basically, we're just going to bounce back and forth between lightning and slash on Chrono. And Luca's just going to spam fire. And every 3 turns, we're going to have Chrono use lightning again. So this next turn for Chrono, he's going to use lightning. Because every time Nizbel discharges, we lose our ability to do lots and lots of damage. Which is kind of bullshit. Do. I hope so. Yeah, I can't wait to actually have a good run that I can submit. I'm feeling really good about this one right now. 35.8 seconds ahead, and that's with an indecision in the middle of that and Luca dying. Alright, we're gonna grab our gate key. It looks oddly like a vibrator. And she's gonna be sick from drinking too much soup. Okay. Because I'm off RNG, we're going to swap for Robo and do a save right here. I said swap for... Oh no, I want Marl here. Never mind. And we want a bright load. Just like that. No, I didn't mean to hit the menu. RNG is random number random number generator. And in this particular instance, the duration where we sit on the file select screen determines what our RNG is. If we know, other people who've done research and taken the time know that like 0 seconds will always equal this RNG, 2 seconds always equals this, so on and such forth. And then every time we fully engage an encounter where our encounter screen pops up, or where we take an action during a fight, or the enemy takes an action during a fight, progresses our RNG number a fixed amount. Basically, RNG tells the game how to act when to act. And we can control it by knowing what forces it to change. There we go. Hi, Lot. I'm Dad. Do. You worked the Dreamstone! No, because we kind of skipped the cutscene. And I still haven't figured out what makes him work faster. Okay, on the black screen. Nope, I think I'm doing it too early. You're content knowing that we know. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna go give this sword to the frog. Open the cabinet. Thank you. And then we have certain fights in this game where if the enemy does something and hits this person for this much damage, we know we're on the right RNG number. Which means we know exactly how fights are going to happen. So in this next spot, oh, I just dropped my RNG by getting into this fight. So now I'm not even worried about it till outside Magus's castle. Oh, yeah, the math behind it and, like, knowing the exact values, my eyes glaze over as well. I know what the guide that I've been studying tells me I need to look for, and that is all I know. If it's not something that's in the guide, I have no fucking clue. I know how to do some corrections, but those corrections are, like, potentially same fight, not after the fight ended. So, like, because I got into that encounter, I no longer know what my RNG is. And so these next couple of fights, I'm just going to run from because I don't need to do them. I don't need to wait to see what the numbers are because I know I'm off the number, or the correct number. So then I'm going to save here in a little bit after these cutscenes. Going to save, reload, and that's going to put me back on the correct number. Honestly, for the most part, it's not necessarily memorizing the number. There's a screen where it's called a bright, which is you push the button as soon as everything lights up. There's mash, which means you don't want it to show up at all. There's a 2-second wait, a 3-second wait, and then what's called a double bright, which for me is it brightens up, I blink twice, I push A. Good news, everyone! Also, today was my birthday, and I'm out. Well, happy birthday, Lamgwin. Thanks for hanging out on your birthday and doing the work on the podcast. And I do believe you meant yesterday, because it's 1 a.m., and you said today was. So it's like current past tense? Alright, so here we're going to go through, and we find out the whole story behind the Masamune. Haven't gone to bed yet. Okay, fair enough. I've got that same philosophy where if the sun hasn't risen or I haven't gone to bed, one of the two, then it's still the current day. Hey, Red Slash! Welcome in. Welcome into a good run tonight. I'm doing solid for once. If it's still your birthday, it was. So I am proud to say that I got all the way up to Lavos Core. And I have absolutely no fucking clue how to do the elixir glitch on Lavos Core. Who's the fat green guy? That is Ozzy, aka Wannabe Ganon. Or a really, really fat Piccolo. Take your pick. Depends which fandom you want to contribute to more. I did do the first elixir glitch, and so I was looking at the notes, and I can't figure out what the notes mean by having Frog Slurp Cut the head. Because I'm using X to execute the elixir glitch. And then I was looking at Jerry's tutorial, and he says something about when... Whoops, where am I going? When the one attacks Ayla, but I'm starting off with Heaven's Crash. Or Clash, whatever it's called. And by the time I was really like grinding it out and trying, it was time for me to start the stream, so I figured I would just practice up to that point. But the first elixir glitch seems to be really, really easy. Now that I figured out how to kill Final Shell. That was tilting when I realized it, and I only realized it because I put the controller down and forgot to pause. As much as I want to take credit for being smart. Ken's linking his Discord! What? Sorry. Now you'll have access to Prophet's command, some of Prophet's commands in the Discord. That was a whisper to my bot. I feel used. I feel used. Wait, you're taking credit for which one? Which part? Oh, my bot. Did I really say box? I'm sorry if I said box. Oh, link Discord. Fair enough. I have the CT Discord open, not my Discord. Bum, ba-dum, bum. So here's where we actually see that Magus turned Glenn into Frog. Good mod, Kappa. And through storyline, we find out that Tata took the medal from Glenn. Feels Rain Man. Such a sad story. Cape Flare! 2 ends. Tata found it fair and square. Yes, he did. He hopped right on it. I really hope that that came through over the laser. Yeah, okay, it did. Good. I was like, man, if I just punned and you guys missed it because of the laser sounds, I'm gonna be so sad. Alright. Normally we're looking for 19 damage here, but I already know I'm off RNG, so we really don't care. Which really works because it wasn't 19 anyway. Which we were expecting. Alright. Get up here for the first cycle of the bats. We're gonna go open Magus's castle, start the activation, walk out, save. Yeah. I think that's going to be the most time-efficient way in case I fuck up, because then I don't have to do the pathing again. My average time for this is almost 40 minutes. Holy crap. Alright, so we're going to go do left side, then right side. I'm gonna say no. But that's just because I have no idea what the fuck you just said. Not the slightest clue. I know what QB is. That's a quarter burger, right? Alright, we're gonna save. No, we're gonna shelter, save. And do the 2 load. So bright is 1, 2. I think that's wrong. So we'll know if this is right based on if these guys hit Frog for 45 or 46 damage with rain. Safety goes to one side. That guy hit you for 19. Okay. If it helps you understand it, I'm really glad. Alright, come on. Because I'm not confident in that load. And 45. Okay, we're on. Rocket roll, set you to slurp. Alright, we're going to menu here. What load was this? Fuck, I don't know. For me, it's 2 seconds after the bright. Power Scarf, Berserker, Ruby Mail, unequip the helmet. We're good. Left guy doing rain is odd. We'll know for sure right here. If I hit for the 188 or the 376, we're good. Yeah. The left guy, it's usually the left guy or one of the bottom 2 that do it for me. Frog shouldn't be over leveled anymore. Which means this fight, we just sit here and chill. And I'll be right back. I had to make sure the dog didn't get into the bedroom. Okay. 2 crits. 3rd crit. Crit. 154. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the fight's over. Frog will hit. Chrono will attack for 80. We're done. Boop. The power of RNG, man. The power of RNG. Knowing this shit ahead of time. Alright. Dodge the mom. Thank you. I have such a good feeling about this particular run today. Grab this. Dodge out of the way here. Frog is going to attack the top left one. We're going to slash the bottom left one. But we're not going to menu until Frog attacks. I've learned that the hard way. Okay, Frog's going to attack the very top one, and we're going to slash the last 2. Alright, Sir Slush. Let's do this! Alright, we're gonna... 3 slashes from Chrono with a Robo Punch in the middle. There's 2. Here's the third one. Okay, he's going to attack Robo. We're going to punch him again. And then we're going to hold X until Robo gets a second to turn. Okay, Robo got his second to turn, so now we're going to go back to slashing. He's going to attack Frog. We're going to hold X. So Chrono, then Robo. We're going to put Chrono on item because the fight is over. And we want to do mid-tonics. Alright. Mid-tonic yourself during the attack. As he slashes, we're going to mid-tonic Frog. On the crit, we're going to have everybody attack. So there's 1. There's 2. On the crit, everybody does it. And we're going to hold... Dipshit. This is not a good time. Okay, we're holding X. So that should be Robo Attack 1. We'll know for sure, because if he slashes right here, it's Robo Attack 1. Cool. Robo Attack 2. Frog's going to crit twice. When he spin cuts, we're going to tonic. Okay, after 3 crits, everyone's going to go. So there's 1. Here's 2. Slash. So on this crit, everyone goes. He should attack Frog. And we're waiting for him to counter. It should be right here. Okay. He's gonna spin cut. And we're going to slash on Frog's attack. And that's the end. Okay, remember to use the slasher. Okay, slasher. You get the magic scarf, you get the hero medal. We use a shelter. And we're going to save so I don't have to do that again. Because I'm almost 12 and a half minutes ahead. Oh, this is going to be a great one to submit. Okay, we're going to run from the next 4 or 5 fights. So in here, my goal this time is not to get hit by any of the guillotines. None of the guillotines tonight. How was your weekend, Red Slash? Did you have a good Saturday? No guillotines today. Take it nice and slow. Just make it go. It was aight. Cool. Glad to hear it. Alright. That time we didn't get hit. That's way faster when you just don't get hit. Okay. Probably didn't need to wait that soon, but... And I'm not going to risk the rolly skip today. I need to practice it some more. I had it a couple times, and I just don't want to risk it. Alright. Probably could have gotten closer to him. Same thing, not gonna risk it, because I'm doing really, really fucking good right here. Boom. Hell yeah. Okay, we swap for Marl. Sometimes, yeah. And if I had more practice, I'd be more than willing to risk it, but... You're going to slash that one. I actually got this the right order this time. Okay, we're going to run from the next fight, and we're going to swap in Luca. I might actually have Magus RNG first try tonight. Holy crap. Okay, we run from this fight. I don't think I can sub 2-hour this, though. We put in Luca. Chrono's going to slash top left. Frog's going to attack top left. Luca's going to fire top right. Fire, you're going to slash bottom left. We're going to X strike that one. And if Luca's turn comes up, she's just going to fire the other one. Okay, X strike. And fire. Holy crap. I just need to not hit Ozzy, and I feel really, really good about this. I still... Maybe I can sub 2-hour. How long's the Magus fight? Just don't fuck up right here, Fate. It's all it takes. Not fucking up here. I know it feels pretty long, but is it 5 minutes? Oh, it probably is 5 minutes long. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Just do it right. That's all it's gonna take. If I can get sub... Oh, really? Jeez. $119. Okay, we're gonna safety save just to be safe. Hence the name safety save. Okay, you go back to you. I don't know if I took damage or not. I did, so we're gonna shelter just cause. I don't think I took damage, I think I leveled. I'm really nervous. Like, really, really nervous. I'm really worried I'm gonna choke. Just slow and steady. That's all it's gonna take. One shadow. Two. During geyser. Shadow. Okay. Soon as all three of us are up. Oh. Rocket and attack. Get all three turns up. Mid-tonic, frog, lightning, and attack. Chrono's turn, we're going to double tap. Come on. And I need a double tap again on Chrono. And I want one more slash. Come on. Come on. Nope, I didn't get it quick enough. Oh well, the fight's over. Now it's just a formality. Okay, 57. It's not worth the risk. Come on. Yep, I knew the dark matter was coming. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! That's damn near a sub 2 hour. It's actually a little bit faster than that because I split on button push, not on wait. So there you go, Ken. About 2 hours to get what used to take me like 4. Oh, we're gonna highlight this and submit it right away. Well, not right away, but now I'm 20 minutes ahead of my own. No. We are, however, on the last 3 fights of the game. Or 3 bosses. 3 bosses. Black Tyranno, Redonite, and I need to put a split in there for